Hi, Keith from Esper with your Friday edition of Szot Shots. Today we're going to focus on the challenge that the channel and resellers in particular have with device management. It's hard to understand, it's hard to sell, it's hard to use. That's where Esper comes into play because we have a very easy to use console experience that'll make it super smooth both to sell, support, and for your customers to use. Let's start out with the dashboard. This is where you land and it gives you a very clean snapshot of the status of your customer's fleet. From the status of the devices, security, any alerts that you've set, geolocation, it's all here and very easy for you to get to. Let's talk about onboarding. So onboarding can be a challenge, but onboarding and provisioning devices represent an opportunity for you to monetize. With Esper, we support all the Android Enterprise enrollment methods as an Android Enterprise partner, including 6-tap QR code, Android for Work, Google Zero Touch Enrollment. We're also a Samsung Knox partner, so we support Samsung Knox mobile enrollment. And then if you get into the world of devices that are not on GMS, these AOSP devices, we also have the Esper device provisioner. And if you're using our foundation OS, you have no-touch provisioning that's cloud-driven with seamless provisioning. All great opportunities for you to provide value-added service to your customer. We also support iOS. So this is one pane of glass. If you're doing a dedicated device iOS scenario, bring them into Esper and you can do QR code provisioning or via ABM as well. This then ties into what we call blueprints. Blueprints are a single place where you define the desired state of the device. And this works when you onboard as well as when you do the ongoing management of the device once it's deployed. So here, one-stop shop, you can see we cover both Android and iOS, and we put it in a very easy to understand presentation. So it's crystal clear what you can configure for Android versus what you can configure for iOS. At the top level, we let you do your full app load, how you want to handle connectivity, device security, display, and how you want to brand the device. We have a handy Esper settings so that the user can get to settings on the device in a controlled manner, what files you want to push out to the device, how you want to handle hardware settings, how you want to handle Google services that may be on the device, how you want to handle sound settings, system updates, setting time and date, all in one place, very easy to use. If you change it, you push out that change to your fleet. You can control how you do it. Super smooth, super easy. With content management, file push, if it's digital media content, digital signage, config file, you do it all through here. Apps. Esper has its own app cloud, both for Android apps and iOS apps so that you can have precise control. But we also give you access to manage Google Play through Esper. So if you're on a GMS device, you have everything available to you there, including managed config and then VPP apps from Apple. We also support managed config on Android, and we can even do it on AOSP devices if you're familiar with that. We have very easy to use alerts. You can do it based on network connectivity, battery, or Bluetooth. Keep it simple. You can go deeper if you want to go via API, which by the way, we have a full set of cloud APIs. We also have a device SDK. So for the more sophisticated customer, they can really drive our system and create great solutions. We also have geofence for Android devices if your customers need to use it. It's primarily intended for a fleet of devices deployed at one particular location. So think about warehousing. And of course, these devices need to be lat-long positioning enabled. And then we also offer you the path to DevOps. So what we're doing is we're exposing a very basic principle of DevOps for the IT operator where they can roll out app updates through a pipeline with stages. Think of this as a great way to introduce your customers to DevOps, understanding that we can do much more sophisticated solutions via API. We have a built-in set of reports. You can do a daily report that you can have emailed to you. You can do custom reports based on date range. You can download a CSV with more detail. Very easy to use, built in. If you're intimidated by selling MDM, come on into Esper. We'll make it easy for you, make it easy for your customers to understand. With that, find out more by signing up for Esper Elevate. Looking forward to talking to you. Thank you.